was just like, I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, this is like a gray, right? He's like, nah, this is like a light blue or something.
Like turquoise or something.
Yeah, like a turquoise. I was like, damn, like, what the hell? I'm over here posting this shit already. Like, oh, sweater's on the way and shit. Like, and they're blue. Like the whole plan was for it to be, gray because of the, the chains and shit.
But it worked out, right?
Nah, hell no. I told him, I was like, bro, just change that shit to gray for me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I told him,
Dude, I thought it
like,
looked sick.
This is a
you
sample.
let those colors like that and the chains gray? That'd be sick.
Nah,
That's
true.
some nice collars. Collars. Those are some nice
No, but yeah, I was
cool,
just like, man, I'm gonna just like, I know it looks decent like this, but I was like, I just need that peace of mind to know that it's like for real.
You gotta put me on with those glasses though. I get that Biggie vibe and I fuck with it. Those look pretty sick, dude.
Just rack them at Target.
Yeah, for real? Oh shit,
Just
okay.
throw them bitches on, walk out.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, that's what I did. Shit.
Wait, are we rolling already or what?
We're rolling, dude.
Oh shit, nice. Okay, nice intro. So this is our
Rootz
new
Podkast,
guest.
episode number 18.
Yes, sir. We got my homie Buffalo,
Hell yeah, what up?
Chicago Southside's finest right here. Graffiti artist,
Welcome, man.
entrepreneur.
All the above, man. We
How
gotta
you
get
doing,
going
man?
and everything. I feel great. Woke up, had some like eggs and bacon. Was playing Zelda for a little bit. I just got that game, bro.
Were you playing that on what system?
On the Switch.
On the Switch? Okay.
Yeah, so I had like I was watching Aqua Teen too and shit. I had that
Oh,
playing in
shit.
the background, and I just got that Zelda game, cause I really hadn't been using my Switch, and I was like, man, I heard this game's fire,
Yeah.
and like I'm huge on like story mode games and shit, so I was like, man, this is damn near like a kid God of War or some shit.
Really?
Like, yeah, cause it's like open world and
Do you remember the group System of a Down?
yeah.
You know, he has a song and it's like, Link, we come to town.
Come to save the Princess Zelda.
Yeah,
but
I never
they do
played
the
it.
song, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that song.
They do the
It's such a
Zelda song,
gem.
yeah.
Nah, yeah, bro. Zelda got hella motion.
Really?
Like, in every culture.
So
I
Zelda's a
feel
dude?
like.
Or is that like
Zelda's
a
a
town?
wo-
or-
No,
Zelda's a
Zelda's
woman.
She's like the princess or some shit. Like, I mean, like no lie, like I'm barely catching on to Zelda and shit, but I know like it's been like heavily influenced in like every culture and shit. Like they got like drill rappers sampling the Zelda song and shit. They got just fucking people like you said, System of a Down mentioning them and shit. So like, yeah, they're definitely like a stamp in like us growing up. I feel like. But I'm barely tapping into it, but it's dope. I like it so far.
Hell yeah. So like, I know obviously you're a graffiti writer, right? But I feel like since I met you, you've always had a lot of variety. Like you're very open-minded. So you're very, what I thought was cool. I was like, man, this dude's straight out of a concert, dog. Like straight out of a fucking Screamo concert when I first met you, which I thought was pretty cool.
Big ass gauges and shit.
Yeah, dude, you got them big ass gauges, dude. Like you were in a crew called FTB, which straight up they were all like emo Screamo kids, you know?
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Riders, man.
Yeah,
that was
for
a homie
sure.
and shit.
But like you're very well rounded, as far as graffiti and the music industry. Like what kind of music do you listen to, man? Like or what music have you started getting into, because I know you started when I met you, it was straight up rock and shit like that, but now, dude, like you're very diverse in that sense, like music wise. Like I know I've seen you for years already, like getting into that whole trap scene and all that.
Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely like definitely just like evolving with the times and shit, just kind of seeing like what new music is being put out there and stuff like that. But lately I've been like in a little time capsule, bro. I just been listening to like Funkadelic and like all these like fucking the Lowrider classics and shit.
For sure. Straight up.
Really just some like even some straight up like Partridge Family type shit. Like
I don't know what that is.
that's like that old ass like Brady Bunch type shit.
For real?
Yeah,
It's like 60s.
Yeah, fucking what the fuck is it?
Is that like Doo-Bop or whatever? Or?
Laverne and Shirley, bro. Their theme song is smacking.
For real?
Yeah, I mean like I had my parents, they're old as hell and shit. Like they had me when they were old as hell. So like I would always watch like MeTV and like Channel 26 because we ain't had no cable and shit. So I'd be watching the old school Batman, thinking this is like the first Batman. And
Oh,
shit.
hell no.
And like, I'm watching the fucking.
Like, hey, son, check this out.
Yeah, I'm watching the fucking Brady Bunch and shit, thinking like shit's like all normal,
Oh,
and everybody's
shit.
like, "Wait, you're not watching fucking That's So Raven and all this shit?" I'm like,
Hey, who the
"Man,
fuck
I
is
don't
Raven?
I don't got no fucking cable. I gotta wait till Saturday mornings for that shit."
Oh, damn, dude. I mean, dude, I think that's a blessing in disguise, man.
It is, dude.
Dude, the mainstream now, it's like, okay, like I think it's good to be able to keep up with times and be able to evolve, like you said, and keep an open mind to the new products coming out, because there's always gonna be hidden knowledge or just hidden talent with every generation. But dude, I feel like the old school shit, man, to me, in my opinion, it's like, dude, it's fucking unforgettable. It's insane.
Yeah, that
It's
shit's
great.
untouchable.
I feel the same way. Like I always lean towards the old shit. Like I never. Well, I obviously some new stuff does catch, right?
Yeah.
And usually when I feel like that it catches, it's because I had some older influence on it.
Yeah,
For sure.
I don't know, something about like older music. Like for me, I always lean towards 60s and 70s music for some reason. I
Was
don't
it like
fucking know
Hendrix
why.
was like 60s, no? Or what was it?
Yeah,
Was it like 70s?
Hendrix. So that whole psychedelic era of music, and even the Beatles in there too. But just like he mentioned, a band like Funkadelic. I don't think they were that far back in the 60s, but it has that vibe. Like the music has like that.
That drug
that
music.
like Hendrix guitar type shit.
Yeah,
They'll
dude.
have
It has like a
the
certain
woman,
sound,
the
dude.
soul woman singing.
It's badass.
I found Funkadelic when I was like on acid. I remember I was like in junior year or some shit.
What
And,
song?
It was the album fucking Maggot. I think that's the name of
With
the
the
album,
chick on
Maggot
the
Brain.
cover?
Yeah, where she's coming out of like the mud and shit.
Damn. That
And,
sounds trippy already, man.
Yeah, man, I forgot what the fuck happened. But ate a tab. It was late as hell at night and shit. And I was listening to like hella Mac Miller too when I was like tripping on acid and
Hell
shit.
yeah.
But I found Funkadelic. I was listening to from the album front to back. I had Spirited Away playing in the background too. So that was just like a whole mega trip. Then after that I realized like, damn, there's more than just like rock and trap music and shit, you know? Like that's when I started reaching out more to like soul music and like damn near almost like gospel shit, but more on the soul side, you know?
But do you feel like that's inspired you? Like, do you feel music has a lot to do with your inspiration for like your graffiti or your clothing line? Which perfect time to announce it, guys. Like I said, entrepreneur right here, the creator of EyesWideShut. I was too excited and I kind of wore the shirt before the pod. But
Yeah, dude. I was like, man,
yeah,
I gotta
Buffalo.
wait to show it on here and promote it a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Those are all
Put it on.
hand printed by me. So like I didn't have no machine or nothing like that. All I got is a screen and the squeegee. And I just throw that bad boy on there, squeegee it out.
Hell
That's how
yeah.
you do it, you know, screen printing.
So who
That's-
taught you that though, bro? Like, how did you like venture off to that? Like, was there like a liaison along the way, or did you just kind of naturally, you were just so fucking ambitious and so eager to get it out there, you just figured out the way, you know?
No, yeah, I definitely, man, my homie Gio, that's like one of my best friends, man. Shout out Gio. He been doing this shit low key, you know. He been experimenting with like screen printing and stuff like that. I remember we were like in high school and took me to we were chilling smoking. We went upstairs to his attic. And he just had like hella teas laid out by the sun and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? He's like, oh yeah, I screen printed all these. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, yeah, I'd like put the design on them and now I'm letting them dry and shit. So I was like, damn, what the fuck? And you just did this shit by yourself or what?
Wow.
He's like, yeah, it's a little tedious trial and error and shit, but you know, you get it down to the mix, then you're in it. I'm like, damn, that's fucking dope. So then I always had like little designs in my head and stuff like that, but it was always just like, you know, little dumb shit. Like I'll grab a hot girl that I see like in a movie and stuff, and then like make her negative so it's like black and white.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, just old horror posters and stuff like that. So I was really into like scratch font, like that metal. that metal look. And that's kind of like the whole energy that me and Gio were on too. Like back in the day, especially, like heavy influence on like, scene music and shit like that, hardcore music. So we kind of just started linking hella more. He knew how to do like transparencies and all that shit too. So he knew how to burn the image onto the screen, and then from there you grab the ink and you press it onto the T-shirt. So he knew the whole thing. He was a one-man army. He knew how to do all that.
Is this a primitive?
He taught him. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
He taught himself all that stuff, and then
He taught himself all that, and I was just like, man, like we should really do some shit. I was doing music at the time, and I was like, man, I kind of want to make some merch for my music and stuff. He's like, man, let's do it. So then I would have I'd get booked for like shows and stuff like that, and they would always be having like vendor booths and stuff. So I'll tell him like, oh, like I'll be performing and shit. We just made some merch. He helped me out with making some merch. He's making clothes too. So I was like, bro, just every time I have a show, pull up and shit. Have your clothes up there too. And we were going on a good ass run before like the whole pandemic hit. We were doing like a good couple of shows, just it was really cool. It was on right now, we're still in contact. He actually helped me burn the image on these, so it's like,
hell yeah,
he's basically the other half of EyesWideShut, because
that's good, man.
He like really pushed me and like was like giving me game on like how to do everything. And it's like he's younger than me, you know what I'm saying? So like you could learn anything from anybody. Doesn't matter really the age or anything like that. So like,
sick, man.
Yeah, big shout out Gio, man.
Is that style very primitive, or is that like a modern way of doing it, or is that like the most successful or the most high quality way of doing it? Like how you said he first started. Is that like is there better ways now, or how's that work?
No, yeah, that's honestly like the most DIY it gets and shit. Like,
okay,
that's like old school, right?
Yeah, because they have.
That's cool, man. Because it gives you that old school, like when you were bringing this up, how you were going like on your music ventures and all that, like that kind of brings to my mind, like if those times that those bands or like new bands were coming up and doing their tour shirts and shit. And dude, that's a style now.
Even skateboards, dude. Back in the day, the way they did it, like it was very tedious. I think like how you were explaining it. Is it the same way?
They screen print it. Yeah, they screen print the design onto the board same way, pretty much.
And I think it comes out. I don't know. To me, it's fucking way cooler that way.
It's more original.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So like corporate now is trying to see like these guys. They did it from scratch. They did it, out of the heart. They're doing it, just literally out of the heart, right? And then you got like corporate companies now. They're trying to replicate that.
Well, they're trying to make a buck, so they
saw that it works.
They want efficiency, yeah.
But you got to see, like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I see the potential in EyesWideShut, because I mean, it always did give me those vibes, like I said, like from when I first met him, that whole screamo and rock influence. I'm like, hell yeah, he's gonna incorporate that. Plus, he has hood taste. You know what I'm saying? He's been in the hood. He knows about it. He's about that life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this is like, honestly, for me, I was like, man, this is a fucking badass. This is like a badass,
crazy ass mesh. I feel like,
and I think it's perfect though, dude, because you don't get that shit everywhere. So you're giving out an original flavor, original taste in your clothing, your graffiti, and just your personal self, dude. It's an original thing. So I think it's very a lot of potential when it's like that,
No, yeah, and especially when you're like doing it with like just one other person, a 2-man team. There's a lot of trial and error, and a lot of people don't really like. A lot of big companies, they don't see the error. They have a big sweatshop of people just manufacturing shit. Just, putting it out, throwing it in the heater, packing it up, it's a wrap. When we be having to do it, we don't have no measuring shit. We got to make sure that it's like from our own eye. We're just eyeballing of, okay, I think it'll look straight right here.
Yeah.
Putting it out, then having to see if the back of the screen isn't like super wet, because then that'll stop the traction from the ink getting everywhere else. So it's just like, you buy like, say you buy like 50 shirts and you fuck up 11 of them. That's just, you know, a part of the
Comes with the game,
part
huh?
of the process. Yeah, and I'd rather do it that way because then, you know, you're getting all these fucked up ones, but after that you get that nice, clean, like perfect one, perfectly layered one, and it's just like, yeah, fuck that. I'm definitely, you know, definitely like to see the product come to life. Like it's literally like watching a baby like walking, like learning how to walk or something.
Hell yeah.
First time it's not right, second time it's not right, might not be right the third time. Sometime around that shit's gonna come on fire. Sometime
sure.
around the baby's gonna start walking,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
running. So it's like,
Nah, dude. I think that's not to be repetitive what we're saying, but yeah, no, I love that feeling when something's like straight up, like it's raw, like it's in its rawest form. It's not like some manufactured shit like you're saying. Because to me, I'm gonna keep relating it to skateboarding, because of the fact like there's like more smaller, I guess, skateboarding companies that are already popular, but like say like, and I'm sure that this is a popular brand, FA, fucking awesome.
oh yeah, they're
But
super dope.
I love
They're so hard.
I love how Jason Dill how he does some of the boards that they're like dipped, like there's like what's it called, like a feel to the board, like
Oh yeah, I have like
like
you
different
can feel
layers.
the F's on it popping out.
Really?
And stuff like that.
So you get like
yeah.
dimension to his
Yeah,
like
he'll add like
design.
dimension. It'll be like rigged at
Oh,
some
that's pretty
parts.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I gotta see
Dude,
it.
I love that kind of shit because it's like, okay, he's not only it's not only just a skateboard. This is a fucking piece of art, dude. Like, and obviously when we pick a deck, we pick it. Obviously, we have our shape that we like and the feeling of the board, but we want that art. That art piece is the first thing that catches us.
Fuck yes.
So when you see something badass like that, you're like, fuck, man, I want that shit.
Dude, I feel like it's attraction, bro. It's like anything else. When you see a girl, sorry girls, but if I don't know you and you're a fat chick, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
The
sure
attraction
she's
ain't
nice
there.
though, you know.
She must be nice, but you know, and I feel like it's the same thing with everything. Like, the way it is that people, they go based off what they see, and they like what they see, then that they get attracted to it. And
Yeah.
you know, I think all that matters, it don't matter how you do it, or like, you know, what matters is that, you know, you did something that you felt was original, and someone else will see that. Just like, you know, in your scenario, in your case, you know, you're giving that raw original feel, and people are gonna you know, follow you. Like, for example, how far has this gotten you already? Like, what have you done already, or what are the plans with you guys?
With the clothing brand,
Yes.
definitely. I'm definitely gonna try to go down like more of a household item, sort of releases and stuff. Like, I want to make plates. I want to make a lamp. Like shit, even like a pool table, you know, eyes wide
Oh,
shut in
dude,
the middle
hell
of it and
yeah.
shit, customized sticks, customized balls and stuff, paws. But no, yeah, just shit like that. Just really thinking outside of the box, cause like at the end of the day, it ain't really just like clothing, you know. Like
It's
it's
an
really
idea,
a lot
right?
more of that. Yeah, it's
Sky's the
really
limit, dude. It's like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
like, to me, like I didn't when I made Eyes Wide Shut, I was like, all right, my whole initial plan was, I'ma just come out with like whatever the fuck I think is dope in my head. Like I love movies, love skating, love graffiti. So it's like all that stuff is gonna be mixed up and thrown into Eyes Wide Shut, because that's like what's always running through my head, you know. So a lot of my first drops, they were like straight up movie shit. Like I had my very first drop, I did like a trucker hat, shirt, and keychain. And the design on the shirt, it was like a dude screaming, but it was like a mirror image, so it was both sides screaming.
Nice.
And I had got that from this movie called Jubilee. It's like some old ass movie from like the 70s, I think, and it's like about like the Queen of England. She like there's like some big ass disaster shit going on in England, and then they have like a time machine for her, so she could just like go to the future and skip all the riots and all that bullshit. So she skips to the future, and she's like, "What the fuck?" it's just run by hella punk motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like everything's destroyed, everything's fucking spray painted on and shit. She's just looking around like, this is what really fucking happened here and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just all these punks, like they're ruling like England, they're just running around doing what they want to do. So I was like, damn, this whole, like, that movie, like, connected to me. And the visuals are so dope. Just like the way how older movies are, like, so close to predicting, like, of how shit is now.
For sure.
And, like, predicting how the style is now and stuff like that, which really, it grabs me. So I was like, man, this will be perfect, like, on a tee, the dude screaming.
Fuck yeah. And what side would you be on though, bro? Would you be like would you be like on the Queen's side, like, oh, this is a total decay of
Humanity,
modern society, modern like humanity? Or I mean, it's hard because I used to do graffiti too, right? And I love graffiti. I love the art. I love like when people truthfully like really express themselves through their art, through their graffiti. But then again, I can see how some people just do it to fuck shit up, and then it is like a decay, and people aren't really giving it their passion.
Just like any artwork, dude, it shows in the work itself. Like, it shows if it was done with heart or if it was some just bullshit.
Like, I'm doing it for the fame. Boom, just slap it on and skedaddle. But, there's people that actually really take their time, and I've painted with you before, so it's like, I know you actually care about, the product you're giving out there, like the aesthetics of it, Like, what do you think, like, in that example of the Queen and shit and the decay, like, would you see yourself more on the decay side, or would you see it like they're not doing anything wrong? They always associate graffiti with like social decay and shit. Like, what do you think about
we're
that?
We're fucking shit up.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're fucking shit up. The government already been on bullshit with us since like the beginning of time and shit. Why are we gonna...
Dude, I gotta say,
Try to
Chicago's
save
different
them.
though, man. I feel like Chicago's different, bro. And I'll tell you why. So I just went to Guadalajara, right? In
Yeah.
Mexico. Now, those motherfuckers fuck shit up, bro. They paint on houses, dog. I mean, the only thing I'm surprised they didn't paint on was a church. Like,
That's always sacred. Even over
everything's-
here, no one paints on no churches.
Right?
All
Dude,
the abandoned
they're
churches
sacred,
on the
yeah.
east side, west side,
exactly.
those never get touched.
So when we
That's
grew
funny.
up, and FTB, and I remember, I was in the crew BTS or whatever. What were the first things we always said? Like, never paint someone's private property, as in like someone's like a mom and pop house. You know what I'm saying? Mom and pop shops.
Oh, yeah,
There was a lot of shit
like
that was off the limits, dude. Because those are people that are just hardworking people that are. You don't want to fuck their shit up, You feel for them. But if it's corporate or something like that, like, boom, balls to the wall, baby.
Like a Walmart or a Target, yeah.
Yeah, dude, or
Oh
like,
no, yeah, I'm self-checkout king in all them spots.
hell yeah.
They're not getting all my shit.
Yeah, I know. That's right, dude. Is there a hustle with that? How do you guys get paint, or like, how did you do it getting paint, bro? Like, what's your method of getting paint?
Damn, well, when I did, like, I didn't have no bread and shit. I was just like, fuck, I just want to paint. I would always have markers and like streaks and shit like that. But, when I wanted to go out, be like, all right, going to Home Depot. Everybody has their own like methods and shit. Like, I heard about the pallets. Like, they'll just fill up the pallets and just walk out with the carts and shit. Where I'm just like,
Holy
how
shit.
the fuck? Yeah, I'm like, how is like, ain't nobody stopping y'all and shit. But no, I would just kind of be on some little sneaky shit. I would grab like the outlet things, like a bunch of little small tools, and they're all like $39, $40, $50 each and shit.
Yeah.
I'm in there with a jacket. I could fit like fucking 8 of them on me,
Mm-hmm.
Go in another day in some construction shit, like, just fucking dirty ass shirt, some dirty ass cargo, some boots. Oh, my company, made me get these. They were the wrong ones. I just need an exchange, like a store credit and shit. So get my store credit, good little 300 or whatever it is.
Damn, dude.
Head to another Home Depot, and then you cash out over there.
Dude, that's honestly a hustle, man. And like I said, it's corporate, man. I say fuck them, dude. I knew if I worked at Home Depot and I started doing that, I was like, hey, my man, take that shit, bro. Let me get like 1%, my dude.
No, yeah,
fuck
you
'em.
gotta go in there.
They'll give me a raise.
Super low key.
Nah, dude, you got some
they
hall
can
monitor
tell
ass people. Yeah,
If
like,
you
Yeah.
look, that's why I had to go in there full construction worker and shit. 'cause,
Incognito and
yeah,
shit.
They're not gonna think twice about that. If I were to walk in, fucking cargo pants and some Jordans and shit, they're instantly gonna be like, yeah, he's using this shit for something else.
Yeah.
He's on
That's
some
right.
Other shit.
What I guess like my question is what crew are you in, and for a lot of people that don't know about graffiti, like what is a crew? Why do graffiti writers join crews? Like what's the pro to that or the con? And like how did your journey start with your crew,
Yeah, I've been VTC for like 10 years now, maybe. It's not really like about I mean, there's a lot of, everybody has like a different outtake on it. Some people want to join the crew for like fame. Some people want to join the crew for, their own personal gain of things like that. But no, yeah, with these guys, it was just straight up family shit. Be chilling every day. I started out with like Secker. We were like, at that time, we were the youngest ones in the crew. And everybody's already like, we were in high school still. Everybody's already fucking 28, mid-20s, some in their 30s. So I was like, they're bringing us around, showing us how, how they're doing it. And it was a whole different world because I was so used to the South Side, so used to Little Village, so used to Midway. But VTC is originally a North Side crew. So after school, fucking hop on the OJ, do some insides, get on the Blue Line, meet up with them over there. We'll be on like Wicker Park shit. Mommy got a crib over there. That's shout out Mommy. She's always fucking she would always let us throw parties back in the tank parties and shit like that.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Everybody getting straight rocked. But it was cool, she knew all of us, it was all family, especially when like me and Sek are coming around. We're from the South Side. It wasn't too many other Southsiders that were V's besides like Nun and Zen. But no, yeah, it was just really cool, like just exploring the North Side, and to an extent knowing that like shit's kind of sweeter over there because it's a lot more, there's a lot going on over there. You do a tag that's like 5 seconds, there's 50 people walking on one side of the street.
They don't give a shit, right?
Yeah,
it's like
they're
New
not,
York kind of.
Yeah, they're not really gonna say nothing. But no, yeah, for me it was just they're my brothers, man. That's my straight up family. And we have writers all around the country. We have some in Guatemala, Mexico, Puerto Rico.
Oh shit, dude.
Shout out my V's over there, Blur, Mies. They're all killing it too, bro. Crazy. It looks
Beast.
crazy over there. I'll be watching their Instagram stories and shit. It's just like a whole different environment. They're getting up like, the towns look little as hell and shit, but there's still hella motion. They're broad daylight doing a big ass fucking outline and shit. I'm like, damn, hell yeah.
Yeah, dude, is that boost?
They're getting it over there, like they're really they really kind of have the same attitude that we have towards things.
Cause I had a question, not to interrupt you. Right now you mentioned like in different countries like Guatemala. How is it with graffiti? Like first artists, say you're based out of Chicago, right? And you leave and you go to another state or say another country. Are you allowed to you're never allowed to tag anything, but do you feel like you don't tag anywhere else, or and just stay here and within your area, or do you tag wherever?
Oh no, we're tagging wherever.
Okay, there's no like boundary, like
no, never.
It's not like a gang like where there's boundaries and you can't cross this line.
Oh no, we can
nothing like that.
No, yeah, we're going everywhere. We're riding on everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, man, they just been my brothers recently. We got our homie No Sick. he's from Canada. We got him down, and he came. What was it like last fall? He came through to Chicago. He's like, man, bro. He had that little Canadian thing to him too, but he don't
Like
even
Jordan
look
Peterson
like it, bro.
and
He's just swole, Nike teched out and shit. Does not look like some weird Canadian that you would expect to like see, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking tatted everywhere, sick ass like Chinese tats and shit.
Oh shit.
Fucking big dude, and like, he's like, man, bro, it's fucking like GTA over here, man. Like, everybody's just doing whatever the fuck they want.
For real.
He's to compare to him out there. And I was like, damn, well, you're here for a weekend. We're about to get you into some shit. So like, yeah, he was with us for like a good weekend. I took him to do some daytime spots. Then later on at night, he was with the guys. They hit some tunnels. I'm pretty sure he was just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know if they got. I'm pretty sure they got tunnels over there, but. You know, he's hitting them like, you know, we're like 6-7 deep and shit down there. So I feel like that was a whole experience for him and for me too, just because like, you know, it's crazy how this shit is. Like, you're literally connecting with people all around the world.
That's what, you know, for me, like, it's crazy because I knew I was in the loop more like 10 years ago. I've been out the game for a while. So like, dude, I mean, I can only imagine how much VTC has evolved in the last fucking 10 years. For you to say that you guys are like nationwide and shit and well, actually international, like, I mean, I'm assuming it's only getting bigger, right? It's going to pick up even more traction. And
No, yeah, because then we have the V's over there. They're turning out people.
There's always going to be younger generations coming up too.
Yeah, that is true.
It's always been a major thing too, though, to like not do no whack shit.
yeah, for sure. Only
like,
quality,
yeah. Even like I remember when I started, Looney, straight up block letter, dude. You know, literally squares and you know, for his fill-ins, super easy, straight block letters.
I like
quick.
his style, man. It reminds me of Cali's style.
And he told me, he's like, you know, you're starting and shit. Stick to block letters. I promise you, over time, you're going to get clean. Lines are going to be perfect. You know, it's not going to look like no bullshit. Especially for crew fills, just straight, simple letters and shit. So I was like, all right, cool. You know, so I started off with like my block letters and stuff like that. Then after that, I was really just like on some black, white, chrome white, you know, just like, I guess essentially like bombing colors. And then a little later after that, once I got comfortable, I was like, started doing like color combos, you know, mixing colors together, doing 3D a little bit. I fucking hate 3D, like the little, like doing the little lines and shit. I fucking hate that shit.
It's a pain in the ass.
That's difficult.
But I'll add like, you know, some little lines on the side or just little shit in the 3D. But the lines, bro, I hate that shit.
But you do start throwing it in the mix a little bit as time goes by.
No,
like,
yeah. I've done some with
fun
that.
with it.
Yeah, and I felt like comfortable, but I feel like right now, like I just want like my shit to look like an explosion of just like hella different colors and just things going on inside the letters and stuff like that. That's what I've really been focusing on. Cause I feel like I barely got good like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. I've been painting for like maybe like 10 years.
Oh shit.
And right now I feel like I can like lay some shit down like perfectly as how I imagine it in my head. Cause man, I remember my first fill. I was like underneath some viaduct by like 31st and Cicero when I was living in a little village and shit. My fill was literally like it was like this fucking.
Oh,
literally
Jesus.
right there by Petrosky, dude.
Yeah,
That
Petrosky.
shit
That's
was
right.
fucking small as hell.
It looked booty,
And then,
dude.
Yeah, it looked bogus. And my homies that took me, you know, they're like my little village homies. That's like when I first started, you know, I was like 14 and shit. They were already like juniors, and you know, they had they're just like, yeah, let's go out, let's go bust out and shit. and they had like they would always have streaks, so they gave me a streak. I was like, oh shit, this is like a fucking crayon. What the fuck? They're like, nah, it's like a damn near like a permanent crayon. You know, you can do whatever you want with it, black poles, all that shit. So we would just, you know, walk around starting, you know, busting tags with like streaks and shit. And then after that, they're like, oh, let's go hit Home Depot. And then started fucking with that shit. And then I finally got to do my first fill, and I was just like, damn, I felt raw as hell because I was like, damn, I finally like did it and shit. Like I had it sketched out. And it was like, it could have literally been the size of the fucking paper.
Oh,
and shit.
hell.
Like, it was fucking small as hell, bro. I was just like, but then, you know, right there, that was the start of everything, really. That fill was...
That adrenaline was...
Yeah, that was... I mean, it was like a little chill, you know, underneath the bridge type shit. But I mean, I did kind of have like... I didn't really have, like, the thought in the back of my head, like, oh, someone's going to run up on us or anything like that. Because I was with all, like, my older homies that, like, knew that spot already, you know. They would paint there already and shit. So they just wanted to take me there so I could get my, you know, first fill, get the feel of things.
So you got hooked right there.
Yeah, right there. I was like, damn, like this is, like I didn't know at the time, but I was like, but now I'm just like, that was really the start of like everything, bro. Like, if I had never done that, then I really don't know what or where I'd be doing right now.
Do you think it was an addiction, maybe? Like, you got addicted to that shit? Like, it felt so fucking good, bro. The dopamine, the adrenaline
Nah,
rush.
yeah, it's definitely an addiction, bro, because you do one fill, it doesn't come out how you like, or you just think you could do better, and you're just like, I'm going out there, I'm doing another one.
Hell yeah. Perfect it.
Yeah, and like that for me, like I'd be procrastinating like a motherfucker, bro. Like over everything, like whether it comes to my graph, clothes, anything, bro. I'm just like, this shit needs to look perfect to me. And like I'll go out with the homies, we'll spray and shit. I'm like, man, you flamed me. He's like, what you mean? You know, you got more colors than me. You did all this shit. I'm like, yeah, but you see that drip right there? I can't clean it up. I can't clean it up. And it's just like, nah, bro, you're tweaking. That's just
no, that's good, man. I say don't lose hold of that.
Right?
That's a good
like,
thing, man.
Yeah, I think you're just very self-critical.
Yeah. And I just feel like that's how it really is too for a lot of artists.
Which is good. You should be that way because I think that makes your shit even fucking better.
It does, for sure.
Dude, yeah.
And that's for anything, bro. Like, literally, like, you apply that logic to anything you do. For example, like your shirts, you know? There's one thing you didn't like. What makes your product better is that you keep having that drive. Oh, fuck. This could have probably been a little bit better this way. So then next time around, boom, you do it that other way you thought would be better. And then it just keeps going and going and going and going. It's like, you're never going to get perfect. That's just the truth.
Yeah.
But it's going to look harder.
Exactly. It's an evolution, dude, that is just fucking unstoppable. It's fucking insane, you know? I think it's pretty fucking good to do that, you know? But I did want to ask you, though, man. I know you said earlier that you were getting into music. So were you producing beats or were you, like, actually rapping and shit? Like, how did that go for you or what were you doing exactly?
I'm gonna take a bathroom break.
Oh yeah? Me too. Oh, shit, rolling already?
We're rolling, dude.
Jesus Christ, Hector, you gotta announce it, man.
Dropped them twice already.
Huh?
You dropped them twice. I'll start recording from now.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I'm my friend Buffalo, so
What the fuck?
I forgot what.
That's how we always do it.
Why'd you get Mr. Rogers on me right now? You're like, my friend, here's your sweater.
Mr. Rogers ass motherfucker, right?
Sorry, man. I gotta promote this one. I really like this sticker a lot.
Oh,
All right,
hell
man.
yeah.
You gotta put it towards the camera, although you
Okay.
can take a picture of it later.
Don
but-
Vito choking Bam Margera.
That's a 1 out of 5 right there. I'm gonna do a little sticker pack. So they're all gonna be different styles, and the background's all gonna be like different scenes from like either like my favorite movies, TV shows, or even like wrestling and shit. Cause I'm a big ass like wrestling fan, bro.
Dude.
That shit never left me.
Can I please have a request for you on one of those stickers? Well, 2 actually. Can you do fucking Bad Grandpa with his nuts out?
Oh hell no.
Or
That's a good one, dude.
that's a good, right? Or have The Shining, Jack Nicholson.
Oh
like,
yeah,
here's
that was
Johnny.
a classic. Yeah, that was a
Damn.
classic.
That'll fucking be sick. Dude, we love, well,
Bad Grandpa.
I know you do. You're 100%, I guarantee you, more knowledgeable about film you know, because you're like straight up artist, bro, well-rounded artist in all aspects, right? But goddamn, dude, I fucking love horror films. I love scary movies, dude. That's my shit. Like, I'm surprised you haven't made.
You watch a shit ton of those, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised, dude. Or maybe you have. Have you made like House of a Thousand Corpse or Devil's Rejects type of shit or no?
Nah, but I do love all Rob Zombie's movies, bro. They're
Ooh,
fucking
gnarly.
He has like a weird ass like sense of direction. I want to say like it's very. Like he gives that like C grade like cheap like low budget type shit.
Dude, but I don't feel like it comes off as low budget though, dude. It's like quality to me, dude.
What's that one where they're all locked up in like that they're all locked up in like some dungeon or some shit and they have the Nazi midget.
Fuck, I haven't seen that one. I'm snoozing then.
That's the Rob Zombie one. Fuck, what
is
it
it
called?
old or is it
Nah,
new?
it's like new, maybe like 2013 or some shit.
Oh, okay. So it's before Devil's Rejects, right?
Nah, after. Devil's Rejects is old as hell.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking about Three from Hell is the most recent one. And that one wasn't that old, I think. Is it?
I think that was like their newest one.
Dude, I gotta watch that one. You gotta send me the name later. I gotta watch that
I'll think
shit.
of it.
I fuck with this
It
movie.
was just that the little Nazi midget, bro. He was crazy, dog.
Really?
Like he was yelling at you, fucking
Damn, he was
swearing
bloodthirsty.
at you and shit, bloodthirsty. I forgot what his weapon was, but
I love it.
if I seen that shit, hell no, I'm running, bro.
But
I don't got no fucking weapons.
Dude, if you see those three hillbillies coming at you, bro, shit, they look straight up like, dude, I feel like Devil's Rejects, dude, if Lamb of God was a movie, my dude, I think that's Devil's Rejects, bro. Like, it's so hardcore, dude. It's fucking insane.
Laid to rest, right?
Yeah, well, like I said, I feel like a lot of, like, your clothing, it reminded me of House of a Thousand Corpse for some reason.
That's crazy. That's dope, though.
Did that inspire you at any point or no?
Rob Zombie, not really, but I really kind of like fuck with like those horror films that it's like you think you know who the bad guy is and shit, or you think you know what the plot is, and then at the end they just kind of turn it around. Like what was a good one?
That literally happened in the movie Devil. Do you remember that?
The
old lady was in the elevator and shit?
Yeah, like shit like that. Like there's this one, I don't know if it was Barbarian or this other one and shit where like this girl goes to this they like booked the same Airbnb or
I just
something.
watched that. It was
And
good as fuck.
They thought that it was I thought that dude was the one that was gonna be on some killing shit.
Yeah.
The whole time it's some
He looks sinister, right? That guy.
The whole time it's some fucking
So it's like some psychological
crazy
type shit,
you know who that guy was though?
thing. Oh yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's Pennywise. That's modern day
Tim,
Pennywise.
Is it Tim Roth or
it's
something?
Michael Skarsgård or some shit like that.
But yeah,
Skarsgård.
like shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, you're right.
that
That's
shit
good.
Fucking flip.
No,
That shit
wait,
flipped me out
the
the
Pennywise
water.
guy, the original is not Michael
No,
Skarsgård.
dude. We're talking about modern day Pennywise.
Oh, okay.
No, modern day Pennywise was the actor in that movie he's talking about. Do you remember the name of that or no?
Nah, I'm trying to. I don't know. I think it might be Barbarian, G.
You know, I think you're right. It was a trippy ass movie.
Yeah,
G.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Like kind of really like horror type shit. But I mean, I'm all for the
For the old school?
slashing and gory shit.
But it's cool, dude. Like someone like Rob Zombie, because he was huge in music. Like that was his first thing. But then he went on to directing this shit. Like he even did Halloween.
Bro,
I thought Halloween is sick, dude.
I seen
my
Rob
opinion.
Zombie at Riot Fest. Like what was it? Maybe like 2016 or some shit.
Dude, we went to Riot Fest at the same time then. Did you go to Riot Fest when System of a Down was there? Or no?
I don't think I was there that
Everybody
year.
was in that motherfucker. I seen like all the boys there. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
No, I think I was with my sister. We went to, and then Deftones was right next to them and shit.
Okay.
That shit was fire because we're hearing Deftones play while we're waiting for Rob Zombie, and he brought out all his like, bro. It looked like his fucking stage looked like
His
a movie
cast.
scene. Yeah, it looked like a movie scene, bro. He had hella props and shit. I was like, damn, this shit's fire.
That's
you
pretty
know?
sick, dude. That's extra
Like that's
creativity, good
presentation
performer.
at like 100%. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, I feel like a good entertainer, bro. Like, okay, if you're in a concert, I mean, I didn't even know this, dude, but I guess a lot of times when they're in concerts, they're not even singing anymore, right? It's like they're lip syncing and shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
So like, dude, you're lip syncing and you got nothing in your background. You got no fucking dancers, at least nothing. It's just fucking boom.
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
what you have to appreciate those artists to do that. Obviously, like Tyler the Creator, he goes all out with the artistic stuff. He has his own vision.
A
and
lot
style,
of
but
a lot of like the boom bap, hip hop scene. They be doing just straight instrumentals too.
yeah.
They'll rap their whole verse. Like,
And there's
they don't-
nothing to that. That's why I appreciate like Kanye. That guy. You see a fucking like when he was still around. Now he's R.I.P.
When he wasn't
Nah,
a
man,
Nazi.
I love Kanye, man.
Oh, yeah,
Me
no,
too,
no.
bro.
I fucking love Kanye.
But-
He's
What do you think about that, dude? Is he fucking anti-Semitic? Or do you think that's fucking stupid ass horseshit? What do you think?
all I'm gonna say is that with the capacity of shit that he's changed and has like made an influence on and has just made his own and having the like half of the planet wearing his shoes, his clothes, listening to his music, and it just all being different and experimental. The motherfucker's not gonna be all there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy, yeah.
Because his mind is just, bro.
Yeah,
He's
correct, man.
yeah. He's just like, it's like he's just always bringing out some new shit, and it's like everybody picks up off of that. Like it doesn't matter who. Everybody's has a piece of like Kanye influence at
For
a moment
sure.
of their life.
Does
you
he
know what I'm
inspire you
saying?
or no? Like with your stuff now, with your clothing line and I mean, your graffiti kinda, right? But it's more like
Or
clothing line. I
Not
think.
even now, but just in general. Did he ever?
It's
Yeah.
just really as like how he executes and words things, and how he's saying it's okay to gas yourself up. Like you don't gotta be downplaying yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like-
you're right.
If you're the shit, you're the shit. And you gotta show that.
have confidence in your.
And he's
your
right.
craft.
How many people shut him down? I was probably one of them. I was kind of pissed when he was like, "I'm a god," you know, and I'm like,
During that, dude, yeah, during that time, I didn't really listen to his music because I'm like, what the fuck is
he's
this
like,
guy?
"Fuck this guy."
But I
he's like,
listen to it
bro.
now, and I'm like, oh shit, okay.
But his explanation to why he was saying that, he's like, why should someone, and like just like you said, right? Why should someone lower your expectation of yourself? Why should someone dictate the way you view yourself? Like if you think that you look like fucking Kratos or you feel like a fucking god, if that makes you create better and be a better entertainer, just be a better person, then why the fuck not?
So be it, yeah.
Yeah, because you're not gonna make some shit and be like, yeah, it's cool. You wanna make some shit and be like, damn,
Hell yeah.
like this is it right here.
Yeah, you want to feel like you gave it your all and
Yeah.
your
You're not being
your
delusional
interest.
if you're actually fucking good. Like
Right.
you're not being delusional.
But do you think he's like modern day? Like, you think he is the best artist of all time right now, or no? As far as like, I mean, I don't even want to consider it all genres, right? But like hip hop,
I mean, even his samples are fucking insane. G.
I think,
Like,
dude, yeah, in his songs, like nobody can do sampling and knows music like that guy.
yeah.
Honestly, you listen to a certain song, like even the song, it's called "Hell of a Life." I played it for you, where he's the one where he talks about, it's like where he says, "I think I fell in love with a porn star." That one,
yeah,
that song, it has Black Sabbath influence, and then at the end you hear the guy Gary Newman, the one that does the "Here in my car," na na na. You hear a little. You never heard that song?
is it blues or
Cars. It's called Cars. The song.
I heard that one.
Yeah, it's a badass song.
Is it blues or
He
no?
sampled
No,
it, though.
no.
It's
Huh?
like some rock.
Like electronic kind of. yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But dude,
is it the one who's like?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
dude. I just
I literally did it for you.
You ever try to type into Google like, "Hey, do you know what this song is?" Like thinking that it's gonna fucking pick it up and shit.
But it's amazing to hear, like, you realize, like, okay, this motherfucker knows music. Like, this is not just some guy that's like, oh, I'm just throwing a piece of a song. No, he knows the fucking music, dude.
yeah,
So I
you're
appreciate
right,
I
you're right.
appreciate that when I hear a song and I hear like influences like that, I'm like, fuck, I really appreciate that. So, and it's the same thing like Eyes Wide Shut, dude. How you're explaining like just that you're doing it. It's like from scratch. It's not some bullshit that you're just printing out, and there's work to it, and you're putting your own fucking original shit to it.
Yeah, like I was saying, Eyes Wide Shut is just literally like a mesh of like just things that I've been inspired by, and you know, just things that have like changed the way how I, you know, see things and just how I move. Really, like it's just all like what's in my brain. I kind of put it out there. Like I had a fucking, like I was thinking about like a hologram and shit. Like, you know, like Star Wars, how they had the little Princess Leia come out and shit. I was like, damn, I should do one of that, like some Eyes Wide Shut shit.
Hell yeah, that'd be sick.
And so I pictured like that globe. I had pictured like, man, it would be like a grid globe, like on some, like the beginning of the Death Star shit when they were doing like the construction on it. It was just like a simple layer with my logo over it, and I was just like, damn, this shit would be hard as fuck, like it's a hologram. That ended up doing like a promo video. One of my good friends, he's like a man, bro, I don't even know. He's a freaking shaman, dude. My homie KO, he's sick with like video animations and shit like that. Like he blessed me with like, man, that's like a really good homie of mine that I barely met, like maybe for a year, but we got tight as hell and shit. Fucking he does like a lot of work for a lot of like a lot of fucking famous artists, dude, and it's like he be keeping that shit, you know, like he don't be flaunting that shit.
Does he do like album covers or
speak for itself? I mean, no, it ranges everywhere, bro. Like dude's done shit, video animation for like Babe, fucking, you know, for like a lot of people. He did some screen work for like Ski Mask, the Slump God, and he had hit me up one day. I was driving on the highway, and he's all like, "Gee, please tell me you got your iPad on you right now." And I was like,
Dang.
"Yeah, why? What's good?" He's like, I'm about to do some concert visuals for SNOT, and they want his name in graffiti on a brick wall." He's like, "But I need this shit in like 15 minutes." I was like, damn, G. I was like, all right, bet. I'm on the highway, dude. I fucking pull over. I'm like parked in a gas station or some shit. I hop on my shit, on my fucking iPad. I sketch out like a SNOT real quick. Fucking, I send it to him. He's like, nah, this shit's hard. He's like, they're fucking with it. I was like, all right, bet. And then I got curious and shit because I was like, man, I wonder if you like actually did use it and shit, you know? So I went on like SNOT's page, and then there's like this little thing where it shows like all the pictures and videos that they're tagged in.
Yeah.
Bro, literally like at like fucking Florida, like any fucking state I could think of and shit. He had the background, like his concert screen was the graffiti that I did.
Oh shit.
So how's that feel, man? That's gotta feel like phenomenal, dude. Like,
I mean, that shit was raw. That shit was definitely raw. But it's just like, I know there's more coming and shit. So, but I mean,
that's more for, if anything, that's more for you. You get some personal satisfaction because no matter what, like they're going to see that person, right? That artist.
Right.
So they see that art, but not everybody asks like, oh, what's that artist? So I get what you're saying. Like you that's not.
It's more behind the
right there,
scenes shit, really.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's fucking dope, you know.
Hell yeah, dude.
but do you think that like, are you gonna seek more artists, or are you gonna just let them come to you? Like, is it something that you're gonna just, you know? Because at the same time, I feel like other artists that he's fucking with, you know, they're gonna see that and they're gonna like, oh shit, who did your piece, you know?
Yeah.
And then more people are gonna wanna hit you up because I seen the documentary on. There's this guy, right, and he does album covers for like a shit ton of people, but it all came through one person that he did it for, and they fucked with it, and then they're like, oh shit, let me hit him up, you know?
Yeah.
They kept putting him on, like that could very easily be you, you know?
No, yeah. For when I was doing like. At first, yeah, I was kind of on some like, oh, I guess I'm gonna start off with like doing artwork for like singles and shit for like rappers and shit like that. Like that's how it really started. Like before I even had my iPad, like motherfuckers would like want something, you know, and then I would just kind of do like some simple cartoon shit, but with some graffiti, and they were fucking with it. But then when I got the iPad, then that's when it like changed. You know, they gave me like more opportunities to like stretch my abilities out versus just doing it on like pen and paper. The funniest one though was I reached out to the Hoff twins. They're like these two white dudes, and you know, they're twins, and they're like reckless, bro. Like they be fucking drinking, you know, screaming like.
So
just, like,
who are they though? Like what?
They had a like a whole documentary on them that Channel 5, the Andrew Callahan dude. He does he's like a blogger and shit like that. He's up as hell. He has a movie on HBO, well, like a documentary about, you know, of everything that he's done or whatever. So they had a documentary on the Hoff twins, and you know, they went viral and shit. So I was following them on Instagram, and then I seen one day they're just like, oh, we need cover art for one of our songs. And then I hit them up. I was like, yo, I'm gonna send you guys some shit tonight. And then yeah, they fucking used it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
they
that's
used
sick,
it. But
man.
it was like, bro, it's straight up black and white. Like it was like, the song was called like Never Switch or some shit. And then it's the Hoff twins. So it was literally like, everything's in black and white. The name title I did in graffiti, then the Hoff twins in graffiti. I had them like standing next to like two cars and shit, with like their little pug in the middle. But it was like super like,
I love pugs.
like simple ass like circle head fucking like square t-shirt type shit, like
damn,
just super like, you know,
on some quick shit.
yeah, some quick shit. And then I seen it's on Apple Music. I was like, hell no, this shit's funny. But it's like
Dude, that's
I look
fucking
at it,
awesome, bro.
I look at it and I'm just like, damn, like my shit's changed like so much since then.
Fuck yeah.
And it's like dope because that's like a little timestamp for me to see like,
Yep.
What how your style was at the time, huh?
yeah, and just kind of like expectations for the future and shit. Like, okay, if I'm doing this right now, then I should be fucking out the water by, you know, the next timestamp
For sure.
thing, you know. And but yeah, as far as like reaching out and stuff like that, I haven't really been reaching out as much. Just been I just been really just trying to produce, really just make a lot of just really like just make a lot of physical things and stuff like that, whether it comes to clothes. I recently started like fucking with like mini scales, so like miniature environments,
So what's that?
like just I guess putting them together and then doing like a graffiti piece on them.
Oh, really? For real?
So it'll look like a
Oh,
little
shit.
mini, like
Like a little mini city or some shit
yeah,
like that.
yeah, shit like that.
Really? Do you even doing that? So do you do it from scratch or what the fuck?
Nah, I actually, bro, at first, like, oh shit. Like, when I
Like some
first
little
started
Beetlejuice
it,
shit, huh? Or what?
Yeah, like I went to fucking, I forgot what store it was, and they had like a little Call of Duty fucking setup thing. And it came with like a little freight where they like hang their guns and shit. And I was like, damn, like this shit would look raw. Like if I put my name on there and then have all these little motherfuckers set up with like some fake grass and shit. And
Hell yeah.
just make it look distressed and stuff like that. And I mean, I just barely started fucking around with stuff like that, you know, just riding on little model trucks and stuff like that. I actually kind of like those better than like canvases because it's like a different feeling every time, you know.
Feels
you have
more
a
real or
different.
what?
No, it's just like you have a different like you're painting on something, you're writing on something.
It's not just
different.
a flat surface.
Yeah,
It's like
it's not
textured,
just a-
right?
Yeah.
Like you gotta watch out for the ridges and all that. But I mean, like that shit's raw as fuck. I feel like there's this place that I be going to get like some freight trains and shit like that. It's like an old man store, bro. Like,
Dude, you gotta let me know.
Maybe
I
it's
want to
so
get
cool,
some.
dude.
they be having like
Hell
whole
yeah.
ass environment sceneries, like a whole town and shit. And I don't know if you'll be watching Sopranos, but
Hell yeah.
Bobby,
This guy got addicted
how they
recently
got
to it.
Bobby.
Yeah.
I was like, man.
Bacala.
I was like, man, they're gonna get my ass how they did Bobby.
Ooh,
They're gonna find me
damn.
in the fucking train store.
Damn, bro.
Fucking scooping up.
I'm so mad at you right now, dude. You brought that scene up again.
Nah,
My boy
that
was
one
doing his
hard.
hobby and
Yeah,
shit.
that's what I'm saying. I was like, gee, he's happy as hell getting some trains.
Bro, he was a
Fucking
hardcore
good
mafia guy,
smoke.
dude. He was
He
fucking
was a
sick with it,
family
bro.
Man. He was a
Hey, but he was pretty G though, wasn't
Nah,
he?
yeah, he cut it a buck, even though like Uncle Junior would be giving him bullshit, bro.
Nah,
I
bro,
fucking
dude,
hated Uncle
Beyond
Junior,
anything,
dog.
he whooped Tony's ass, bro.
Oh yeah, and the
Damn,
fucking
my respect.
cabin.
He's like, all right, dog, let me whoop your ass real quick.
Bro, that shit was
And I
crazy.
think he's like, hey, man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry I kicked your ass.
Man, I fucking love that shit.
Damn.
That's one of the shows that I just be having kind of like on repeat in the background.
Fuck
like
yeah.
if I'm in the crib and shit, it's either that or like Entourage and shit.
I haven't watched
really. That
Entourage.
shit's funny
Oh,
as
that's a-
fuck.
Have you guys
Awesome
watched
show.
Boardwalk Empire or no?
Nah.
I think it's about Capone, dude.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to check it out. And it's that guy from
Oh, the dude with the NyQuil Dayquil.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Steve
right.
Buscemi,
Yeah.
Oh, really? That's what they call him? Michael Dayquil?
That's how I be remembering him.
From
and
Mr.
shit.
Deeds and shit.
Oh,
from
shit.
Adam Sandler's movies.
I forgot what the fuck that dude's. Nah, man, but
Buscemi,
he's
yes.
a goat, bro. He needs his flowers.
Yeah, it is
he wasn't-
Buscemi. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Tony's cousin, right? You're saying?
No,
Tony's
you're
cousin
talking
in
about
Sopranos?
the dude from
Because he said
he
Boardwalk
was in
Empire.
Star Wars Rogue One and shit. What the fuck is his name?
Yeah, if you're talking about
Where
Sopranos,
he has like one eye is like smaller than the other. That's oh no, I'm thinking of the Brooklyn. The Brooklyn.
are you talking about the butler? No, no.
Nah, man, forget it. I'm thinking of a whole different
just kidding.
actor.
Yeah,
Y'all
no.
know
The reason why I said
whoever's
Buscemi.
It is
watching this
Buscemi,
will know
though.
who
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
It's Buscemi,
Nah,
dude.
You're talking about Steve Buscemi,
Which
yeah,
is
the little
El
twitchy
Primo de
motherfucker,
Tony
yeah.
and Sopranos, right?
Yeah, and he be coming out in all the Adam Sandler joints too and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, that
Crazy
yeah.
eyes. Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That guy's got it is crazy eyes, huh? But that guy's got such a like fucking variety, right? Like he did a really good job. Like people loved him in Sopranos, bro. Actually, I did too,
he
bro.
helped,
I was
he helped like
sympathetic to him.
write a couple of the episodes that he was in. I seen like he has his name on the credits and shit.
Oh yeah.
oh shit, dude.
And
That's pretty cool.
he did what the fuck? You seen Fargo?
Never seen it. I heard
Nah.
of it though.
Damn,
heard
that
things
movie
about
is
that one.
fire. Steve Buscemi. It's like it's a whole crazy domino effect and shit of things. Like dude fake gets his wife kidnapped. He hires people to kidnap her. Then like cops get involved, and then Steve Buscemi and his people get involved with the cops and shit. So it's like a whole ass like roller coaster of just
Whoever wrote that movie had a fantasy that he didn't fulfill.
bro. It's sick though. You gotta watch it, Fargo. But they made a TV show of it and shit too. That one's pretty fire too. But he helped write some of that also. So I was like,
Oh,
you
so
know,
it was a movie first, then they made it a
yeah.
show.
I'll let you guys continue. I gotta take a leak real quick.
Yeah.
Beer, dog.
Nah, dude, but I love like Entourage was a show that I've seen it maybe like fucking I want to say like 3 or 4 times already.
Bro, and it's crazy how like they like if that show could like stand today if they just replaced all the culture with like today's culture, you
Dude,
know,
yeah.
because they were ahead of it too. Like they were in Ferraris. Turtle was wearing like fresh ass Nikes and shit, like different.
But it
shoe
was in the
game.
style then, like
right?
yeah.
Like it was early. I feel like that's when it was starting too. Really.
It's like Echo was huge.
Yeah, like just all that super like fashion and like pop culture back then. They just showed it all, and like it's like a time machine when you're watching that. Because even with the soundtracks throughout the show, they're playing like these 2005 songs, 2008 songs.
Yeah.
You know, they're playing Chingy and shit, and it's just like, damn, like I remember being little as hell listening to this shit.
Nah, I love that shit, dude. But in terms of Sopranos, I can't remember. I'm so bad. Like when you guys were talking about the
Like
scene,
getting down to the scenes and shit.
the scenes, I can't remember that far back because it was one of those shows that I would always play in the background, and I kind of would like walk away and then come back to a different episode. But I never followed the full story. But
Yeah, I get you.
I love the show, dude. Like the ones I think it's in the first season, when they're chasing down this guy in the car.
Oh, he owes him bread, and he's like running over the grass and all that shit. Yeah, he's a fucking psychopath, bro. Tony.
Oh, and that actor, he was off the chain, like
R.I.P.
outside of the camera. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he had a problem with the cocaine.
Man, James Gandolfini, that was a goat, man.
Yeah,
He
no.
came out in this other movie too, True Romance. That was like it was like secretly written by Quentin Tarantino.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard Tarantino mention.
And like
him
what's
writing
his
that.
name? Christian Slater. He's
Uh-huh.
in it too and shit. Yeah, he comes out and he has like the same sort of mob voice movement to him and shit. And I feel like they seen that and they're like, okay, we're gonna book him to be like Tony Soprano and shit.
But it's funny that I think his background in general, he's not really like. Was he actually Italian?
No, I doubt it. I forgot. I don't even know what he is, but
But like
played
when you
that
hear
shit
him
off.
speak in an interview, it's not the
yeah,
character.
he's super
Yeah,
formal.
Yeah.
Who, Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was actually like an activist.
For real?
Yeah, like he did shit for like the vets. He did shit for the vets. Him and Tony Sirico, they went to I think it was Iraq, bro, and they fucking dude, they literally
So what's
put
the
up-
actor's name? Tony Sirico.
Tony Sirico, that's his name. Tony Sirico.
The actor?
Yeah, that's Paulie. Paulie's
Oh, okay.
Tony Sirico.
Okay.
Damn,
So, like-
he's a goat too.
He's a G,
Yeah,
bro.
Man, didn't
funny,
he
dude.
just die?
Huh?
Didn't he just
just
die?
died. He just
died?
died.
Ah, damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
dude.
That
That
was
guy,
tough.
he's such a good character in that show.
Fucking Polly, bro.
Yeah,
when he
dude.
makes Chris pay for the dinner or whatever.
Fat
Yeah,
ass
dude.
fucking Chuck.
Yeah, dude. Low key, when you go to eat with your dad.
Right. He's ordering hella shit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he was a dick, bro. He was a
He
dick in
was
that
a
show.
dick.
Like he really fucking hated Chris, and I think it was because Chris was like fucking.
He was held close because he was like like almost immediate family and shit.
Yeah, well that and like his dad was fucking from. Did you watch the new movie they made? What's it called?
Yeah, bro.
Many
That
Saints
shit
of
was
Newark.
crazy.
Banging.
The end,
Yeah.
how
That was
else-
his
how
dad,
they
dude.
Connect, yeah,
His
how
dad
they
was
connected
Dickie,
everything
bro.
and shit.
Damn.
I'm like,
ju-
damn, it was Uncle Junior that did this shit.
Yeah, he's a little bitch,
I was
man.
like, damn, bro, that shit pissed me off. That's what made like after I seen that movie, I just hated Uncle Junior even more.
Even
bro.
more,
yeah.
yeah.
He was a
'Cause
cocksucker,
They
right?
make you hate him in the show too. Like,
Yeah, he's a cocksucker,
Yeah,
man.
he's a
Dick.
stubborn ass old.
Well, he's
dude
like,
and
you
shit.
never had the makings of a varsity athlete,
Oh,
bro.
yeah, the
do you
Tony-
ever get the algorithm of The Sopranos on your YouTube shorts?
Nah.
Dude, all I would get like last
because
month,
you were watching it. That's why.
probably, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking YouTube, they spy on you,
That
but
should be scaring me.
it is
dog.
kind of creepy, man.
That should be real life scaring me and shit. How like I'll just be like talking about something or anything like that, and then the ad comes up on my phone or like
Don't even say no secrets,
the
bro. They gonna
TV.
know.
I just be like, what the hell?
I know what
That
you did
shit's
last summer,
scary,
Buffalo.
I know what you looked up last summer.
Yeah,
Fuck,
dude.
dude.
Fucking phones, they be spying on your ass and shit. But dude, you know, for the record, like, what's something that some of the craziest stories you've had doing graffiti and shit? Like, what do you think is some of the craziest shit? Like, you know, and I know you know of a huge range of people and shit, and like, it's very unfortunate, right? But like, I know like Ryers passed away, and well, D-Work, we both knew D-Work, but he was real close with you. But like, along that whole graffiti, you know, line, like how has it been? Like, what are some of the craziest stories you've got from, you know, doing graffiti and shit? And
Shit, man. There's been hella crazy stories, and then there's been like hella moments too and shit. Where it's just like you just kind of realize like, damn, like this is what comes with what I'm doing. You know, like I gotta see all this cool ass shit. You know, I gotta be with all these cool ass people. But man, some crazy shit. I think I had just turned like 18 or something, and I was with my VTC homie Depot. He's like, come up north, come stay at the spot up north for like a week and shit. And he lived with a couple other writers too. So I was like, all right, fuck it. And it was like my birthday weekend or something, and we went to go do a spot. It was like some car wash place, and they had like a mini billboard, and like you could stand on top of the fence, and you would kind of have to hold the wall while you're painting it.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, and there's like a part on the spot that you're painting that you could hold on to, and I'm painting it and I'm grabbing the thing, and I feel like my hand vibrating and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, hey, Depot, I think this shit's electrocuting me. He's like, and then, you know, he, like, we had a couple drinks too and shit. He's like, nah, you're good, bro. You're tweaking and shit. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm going through the whole field, dog. I'm holding this shit. This shit's like it don't even, it's like a gentle ass, like, electrocution or something.
It almost felt
like,
good, huh?
It was like, it was like when you pull the gum.
Oh, no, that doesn't feel good.
Yeah, it was
bro.
like that. So, like, I kept on, like, jumping, like,
Damn.
pushing my body off and on the wall, like, while I'm painting it and shit.
Go for the arts, man.
And I was just like, and I finished though and shit. And then, like, we seen some dude, like, behind from where I was, like, painting and shit, like, from the little cut that we had. He, like, put his flashlight, and I was already done though, so I fucking dipped. And I was telling him, like, man, bro, I swear to God, I was getting electrocuted right now. Like,
Holy shit,
I was
dude.
getting some sort of, you know, getting zapped and shit. But man, some like buck shit that really like made me realize was like, damn, you know, like nothing really matters to like authority right now was during the pandemic.
You guys went all out, huh?
Bro,
I think I seen videos on YouTube, bro. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers going crazy, dog. I wish I was there.
Highway spots in the middle of the day. Fucking, there was this like Planet Fitness on Belmont, and we did like a big ass VTC. Like, bro, that shit was huge. Like, a whole building damn near.
Damn.
And there's like 12 of us fucking spraying, filling in and shit. Cars going.
And you guys were like, yeah, this is for George Floyd, man.
Like, fuck the franchise, yeah.
Fuck the police.
I mean, shit, you know, everybody else was fucking up the city. You know, might as well do it my way too and shit.
Hell yeah.
But it was a lot. It was a lot of fucking daytime bombing during the pandemic.
You guys hit downtown crazy, huh? I think I saw videos when I was in Maryland, dude.
We were up north really, and then I was over here on the south side and shit. I remember I looked back on one of my old stories. I was drinking a White Claw, fucking spraying in the middle of the day and shit. I was like, damn, like people really did not give a fuck back then, like when the whole pandemic was going on. But a lot of people say that it sucked, but gee, that was really like 2 raw ass years of my life.
You think they were your favorite so far, or what?
Yeah, because that's when like I kind of started my brand too, and just started thinking outside the box on how I can just move and
Yeah, it kind of paused.
brand myself.
It paused like everything around us for a little bit to have you really sit down and fucking.
And it was good because I was working like at a dumbass job, and when that shit happened, you know, we all got let go, and fucking everybody was getting money. Everybody was getting those Trump checks and shit.
Those were nice.
So I was trapping some
Fuck
motherfuckers
yeah.
where
Those are
people
fucking
were
great.
buying-
Well, I never got those, but yeah,
Oh,
everyone,
no, yeah.
people
everyone
were
said about it.
buying, you know, they were picking up every day and shit because they were getting Trump checks. So I was like, all right, y'all making me money now and shit.
Fuck
For
yeah.
fucking Trump.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it, I ain't against it.
But what do you think though, bro? Like, I know, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I know, like, on Southside, bro, like graffiti writers, they were really not fucking with Trump. Everyone was saying fuck Trump and shit. From what I can remember, what do you think? What's your input on that, bro? Like, I know there's always politics involved with everything, dog. Even fucking graffiti. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think like the motherfucker was bad, or do you think he was alright? I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
I mean,
What a
like,
question, right? Do you think he was bad? You guess, all right.
Yeah. Look.
this shit was like, I felt like that was all that whole fucking time that he was president and shit like that. I just felt like it was like the aliens just fucking with us. Like, we're gonna make Earth a reality show real quick. We're gonna give him like a funny ass, goofy ass president.
America's next
America's
fucking.
about a fucking.
What's this show called?
Like
Apprentice.
just some crazy shit, bro. Like, it was just so unreal to me. And
Because
like,
a guy of his
'cause-
background never was a president.
and
Yeah,
then,
it
like,
was though. It has happened before.
Reagan, Reagan was an actor or some shit, no?
Yeah, and I think Nixon was like
But then, like, he
celebrity
had,
too or some
like,
shit like that.
bumped up all the racist stuff too. Like I remember I went to Wisconsin, one of those during like the pandemic, and I went with some friends. We grabbed like a cabin and shit. And we're like the only Mexicans over there. Everybody got big ass trucks with Confederate flags. They're waving them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And shit.
Like, get out of here, Bainers.
Yeah, like, damn. I was just like, holy shit. Like, motherfuckers are not scared to show that they're on that.
You're like,
know?
nah, fam, I'm Italian, dog. You know?
Nah, hell no. We were clearly Mexican and shit. Then having my Filipino homie with me did not help either.
Oh, shit. His last name was Rodriguez and shit.
Shout out Nigel, man. I love you, bro.
Oh,
He's in Cali right now, cooling it.
Well, dude, you know, like the Filipinos, dude, they have a lot of Hispanic integration in them, right?
Spanish, yeah.
Oh yeah, he's more fucking Mexican than me, bro.
Like,
he be drinking
Is his last name like Rodriguez or Hernandez or some shit, or Fernandez? Like
nah.
they be having that
But he
too.
be
It's
drinking,
crazy.
Those soul beers and shit, you know, like he's straight up Mexican.
Damn. Well, I feel like if you grew up, is he from the South Side or?
Yeah. We grew up.
There you go,
shit.
man. Dude, that's what I always tell my wife. I'm like, dude, she kind of grew up in the North Side a couple times, right? Like she was around there, like parts of her life, and I'm like, I fuck with the South Side. The South Side, bro, and you know this kind of ties into you being VTC in the South, cause I feel like when you have your boys from the North, bro, they're brought up a certain way. And y'all brought up a certain way, and you guys, I'm sure you and Sacker are kind of a little bit, not necessarily outcasted, but a little bit different than the Northsiders in a way. Like something about the Southside upbringing, I think is just different, bro. I feel like you're more closer to Mexican culture.
There's a different
tradition.
culture.
I feel you,
yeah.
but it's like there's also Puerto Rican and Colombian
Peruvian
people that are in the North Side also. So
Shit.
our crew is like really mixed. We got we got some white people, we got Puerto Rican, Mexican, Colombian. So when we go over there, like say we're in Humboldt Park and shit, I feel like I'm on the South Side because shit's fucking live over there.
Puro Latino and
there's
shit.
motherfuckers like busting out and shit. So it's like I feel like it's almost like a parallel universe, like how fucking Springfield be going at it with like Shelbyville and shit.
Yeah.
Like
It's
it's
just a
very
different
It's just a
location.
different location.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. I feel like they're so similar, yet they're so different. You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like because you're
You're a very proud person. That's why.
they got
I am.
gentrified. I feel like
You're proud of where you're from.
I
That's
love the South Side, dude.
they got gentrified though super
Yeah.
hard, and just like how
That's
it's
what fucks
happening,
it up for
just
me,
like
I
what's
think.
happening on the South Side and shit. But the North Side been gentrified, but it's raw because motherfuckers are still busting out and shit. Fuck them people. The one they
It's
can
not gonna
complain all
change
they
what they're
want.
gonna
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
went from worrying about gangbangers to worrying about hipsters trying to get at you for painting and shit.
Right.
Call
You're
the
like,
police.
That
Yeah.
shit be funny as hell sometimes. Like I was painting with Looney. We were doing like a street smacker and shit. And yeah, we're just painting. We're doing like our names or whatever. And then some dude, he's like super hipster photographer motherfucker. He's like, "Oh, can I interview you guys?" And then
Like, get the fuck out of here, motherfucker.
Okay, Looney's like, "Get out of my face," because Looney's a straight up, bro. He's a devil, bro. He's
For real?
He's a straight up.
That's
devil.
gangster, man. I think you need people
I
like
fucking
that.
love Looney, bro. That's like that's like my oldest uncle to me and shit. Like
So he's like the
He
Marlon
taught
Brando
me-
of the squad. He's like the Godfather.
fucking yeah, bro. He's the one that like he stays communicating with all the writers too that are outside of the country and shit like that. Whenever they need help, he be fucking helping them out and shit. We try to help him out, but nah, yeah, bro. Looney's he's that.
But you feel like
motherfucker.
he's supportive to you or no?
Oh no, yeah, 100%.
And I'm sure that helps you out with your game plans, with you just doing what you're doing, what you love doing, like having a backbone like that, bro. Because, like, well, no offense, right, to our Mexican parents and shit, but I feel like they don't understand, like, the power
Bro,
of art
the
or the
crazy-
influence of it, right?
Yeah,
You need someone like
craziest
Looney,
part
bro. You know?
Is that it took them a while. It took my parents a while to like see what the fuck I was doing and shit. Cause I mean, at first I was getting arrested for doing graffiti and stuff like that, and then once I started,
What they tell you? Te voy a mandar pa Mexico.
nah, hell nah. They would just be like, "Man, when are you gonna stop? Like, this isn't doing anything for you. Fucking, you know, you're just gonna keep going to jail, this and this. And I was just like, man, you know what, like I guess it's like that right now and shit. But you know, I just knew that I had to keep doing it. That like there was something there. I was like, nah, this shit's gonna make sense. Like, I mean, it made sense at the moment too, just because I like seeing, you know, getting my name up and doing all these different fucking color combinations, everything that came with graffiti, meeting people, you know, just getting really cool with everybody. But now they kind of see like, okay, this motherfucker ain't working. He got his own shit, you know, and he's doing it off of graffiti.
What he loves.
Right. So my dad's all like, I went to go visit my dad and shit. And then he's just like, man, because I gave him like a whole ass fucking outfit and shit. The whole
Swagger on daddy.
Yeah, a whole EyesWideShut outfit with some black Air Force Ones.
Damn, he was looking like a G.
Yeah, bro, I got him on that time now. So fucking, so yeah, he was just like, man, I was really worried at first. You know, I didn't know what you were doing with your life and shit like that. He's like, but now it makes sense. Like, I understand now why you did those things and shit. And I'm just like, damn, like, you know, sometimes that's all you really want and shit. It's just like
Your parents' support,
that's the best stamp.
That's
like
that little
like fuck a cosign from Jay-Z and shit. Like,
yeah, fuck that guy.
Fucking the stamp from your parents. That's the best shit ever.
Fuck yeah.
And I wanted to ask you, bro. Like, so did you ever have moments till now like that you were like, fuck, maybe I should stop? Or did you ever have those moments like you were getting too much in your head and like, you know what, this is not working out?
It was never on some like this shit's not gonna work out type shit. I would just really get distracted. Like, if I was like working, then I would, you know, be distracted with that, getting comfortable with shit like that. Or even just like girls, you know, like being in like relationships and shit like that. That could really like sidetrack your whole plan. But that's only if she ain't, you know, she ain't understanding and cool with it and shit like that, you know. Like, not all girls are the same and shit. But no, I mean, there was times where I was definitely like painting less. But when I would be painting less, then that's kind of like when I was getting on my kind of more like on my like artistic side, as in brainstorming like what I could do for a brand.
Fuck yeah.
So like, yeah, bro, I remember I took a couple months off, or maybe I had only done like a fill or two in like half the year. But that whole time I was just like, man, fuck, I gotta crank out some money and start getting some product for like my brand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't really say there was like no times where I kind of was like second doubting myself. It was just more like I'm gonna put my attention more on something else instead of just my graffiti.
Yeah. No, and it's awesome, dude, that like you're always gonna have your craft. Like, even with him, I tell him like, and I know that too, like no matter what you do with your life, like you're always gonna be that artist, and you're always gonna be doing that shit. You're always gonna lean towards that no matter what. Like,
yeah.
I'm always gonna lean towards music, and
society will try to castrate you from your artistic abilities when you're an artist.
But
that's that fucking
that's
that rat race shit.
Dude,
that's why I could never work in some super corporate shit. Neither could you, and neither could you, because
I'm doing it, and I'm
suicide.
telling you, bro, it showed off my artistic side. I mean, I haven't done graffiti, dude, in fucking like years. So I had to like eventually, dude, the artistic side of me was just kind of screaming out, and I went through a phase where I'm like, all right, well, I gotta start doing something. So I started doing like canvases at least. But you know, from painting in the streets, dude, to doing canvases. I mean, the adrenaline rush is not the same, bro. The satisfaction, the glory, there's just a feeling you get from painting on a wall, dude. It's fucking amazing. And now there's motherfuckers that do like gang graffiti and shit. And I tell you what, man, that's something else, dude. This is, I mean, you gotta be there to understand it. You know, it's the feeling of, you know, changing the appearance of something into something better out of your own ability, artistic ability. Fuck, dude, that's amazing.
What's crazy to me though too is when like you'll see like you'll see a gang tag and it's like with a fucking NY fat with flares and shit like that.
Yeah,
I'm just
dude.
like, damn, what the fuck?
Like, bro, flip
like
out
this
over here,
motherfucker had
bro.
to, yeah, like this, like this dude had to do like graffiti before, or is
Yo.
a fucking tattoo artist,
Or they
something,
hired some
like,
guy to do it.
Well,
like,
dude.
a fucking raw ass, you know, whatever. I don't gangbang and shit, but like a raw ass, whatever, you know, gang sign. But it's nicely done with like flares. Like
It's
executed
symmetrical and
right.
shit.
Yeah, it just looks raw. I'm just like, damn, bro. Like y'all might as well do some other shit.
I
You
know.
Like,
Yeah,
I wonder
dude.
if that's a thing. If maybe either there's the guy's a graffiti artist that's part of a gang, or the gang hired a graffiti artist. Like, hey, Dan, this guy does some dope ass work.
So,
Have him
dude,
do our.
no, they'll probably just be like, hey, go do that for me over here.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like
Do
gangsters,
that
dude.
right there.
The old English is like fascinating, right?
Oh yeah, that's super fire.
And I love old English. I'm actually been
I
thinking
know, yeah.
I've been thinking about a style of how I can incorporate my graffiti style with old English. That's probably my next step. And I don't really do graffiti anymore. Actually, I don't do graffiti anymore, but you know, I do
You
want to kind of
should,
come
dude,
up with a
yeah.
style. I will. But I do want to come up with a style that incorporates graffiti with my graffiti style with the old game bangers in Chicago. They are fucking grandmasters at fucking old English. Like, I remember in Kelly High School, dude, I used to see them motherfuckers fucking sketching. Like, the history teacher was giving their badass lecture, and these guys were like, nope, I'm gonna sketch some fucking gang graffiti, dog.
Yeah.
And they were killing it. I'm like, God damn, dude. And then, dude, I tried doing that shit like not so long ago. I'm like, God damn, like I couldn't get it right. There's symmetry to it. There's fucking perfection to old English. It's a technique,
they
dude.
had that demon in them.
Yeah, dude, they did. They had that demon
had
for
that.
sure, dude. They weren't
had
fucking
that,
around.
Yeah, they were trained to go and shit.
Yeah, dude, they have their own scholars in the gangs, you know, showing them how to fucking the alphabet. They're not fucking around, dude. They're doing some clean shit. And like you said, like they start doing it on a wall, and for you to do old English in a wall with spray can, honestly, I feel like that would be kind of difficult.
No, yeah, for sure.
I have seen some people put
They
like
have
Ryers did that shit.
like
you know.
with the calligraphy
I mean,
caps and shit.
Sim, sorry. Sim did a Ryers, I think, in old English, and I always thought like, man, this was fucking sick as fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude, right when you're talking about the in class or whatever, I'm thinking of, you know, when people would do the S.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
Is
South
that,
Side.
is that a graffiti thing?
No.
Like, how was that created? Like that whole thing, how you do with the three
Bro,
lines?
They had me fucking have a whole parent teacher conference, and I was like in fucking 3rd grade or 4th grade or some shit when Def Jam came out. The Def Jam fight for New York and shit.
Hell yeah, that
That was a
badass
badass game.
Dude,
Fuck,
yeah.
you had it.
I
Sick, dude.
fucking
I loved it.
I love that game, G. So then I had a binder for school, and I was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna draw the cover of the Def Jam, and I'm gonna put it in my binder and shit. Then I took it to school, and then my teacher's like, what is that? I was like, oh, it's a video game. She's like, yeah, and I'm gonna have to take this from you.
Oh
I'm
man, she
like,
sounds like a
"What?"
Karen, bro.
I was like, damn, what? Then yeah, she like called my parents and shit, and they're like, are you aware that your son is drawing gang affiliated things? And then like she had other in Spanish, and then my mom would be talking to me in English. So I was like a little confused, like, okay, so what are we doing type shit?
You was doing Spanglish, my boy.
Straight
1
up.
plus 2. No, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Damn.
No, but yeah, like my mom, she was like pretty aware of just like, you know, the things that was going on in the world at the time, and she was cool with like me, you know, listening to certain music, you know, playing certain things. Like I remember like even like one of my birthday parties, bro, I was like fucking 7 years old or some shit when Too Fast Too Furious came out. They got me it for VHS.
Hell yeah.
And then my fucking uncle, he got me gold member for VHS.
Oh,
And it was like, bro, that was one of the
Beep,
best
gold.
birthdays ever, G. It fucking, I just remember like all the parents being there and all my friends and shit. And then we're like, fuck it, you know, let's all my homies and shit. Let's watch Too Fast Too Furious.
I gotta quiz you a little bit, man. What you know about Kung Pao, man?
The fucking satire of like
Yeah.
yeah.
You watched that?
I remember
Oh,
I had
man,
like
dude.
yeah, I watched it a couple of times with one of my homies and he threw it on. I was we were young as hell when that shit came out.
Dude, that was like my childhood movie right there.
I'm just like, bro, this shit is overly goofy. Like,
Yeah, dude.
like,
It's
dude
creative.
Is badass with
My
it.
nipples look like milk duds. Remember?
That
When
shit was funny as hell.
Dude,
But
that fucking movie, we always watched it growing up. Like
From
he's like,
now on, I shall be called Betty.
and he's like, isn't Betty a woman's name?
He gets all fucking pissed.
I know, dude. It's cool though. Like, having this. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're from the same generation, right? But I feel like the younger cats, man. I don't feel like they'll ever relate on this level of fucking like, dude. This shit that we saw, man. I feel like it was the coolest shit ever, dude. And I feel like even like older people will admit to that. I feel like '90s was like probably the best like creation time or something, man. Like, it was the most significant, I think. I mean, you had like fucking hip hop. You had fucking West Coast gangster rap. Like you had badass movies, dude. Like you had fucking actually, I don't know. Scarface was probably way older, right? But
It was 80s.
yeah.
Yeah.
it was '80s.
If not 79 or
Al Pacino,
80s, yeah.
crazy as fuck, bro. He's
Yeah.
funny as hell.
Hell yeah, he's fucking Don Cacino, right?
We gonna act like he didn't say that.
I mean, that's just how versatile that motherfucker is, dude. He went from killing Manolo to being Don Cacino,
Hell
Most
yeah,
regretful
man.
time. But I think we're gonna end it right here. It was a good run. I wanna ask you though if they wanna look at your merchandise and cop some fresh ass gear. Where can they go, or do you have a website or
where can they find
an
you?
account?
Shit. Right now, we just have Instagram. It's EyesWideShut.inc. I got a couple things on there, but got some hoodies up, some joggers, the matching shirt. Y'all could grab. There's a couple sizes left though, so y'all might need to be quick on that. But yeah, for right now, we're just on Instagram, and we're definitely gonna have a lot more work pumping out. Especially on my on the graffiti side, I plan on coming out with this somewhere in Chicago. It's a comic that I've been working on. I already have like a couple scenes or whatever like on my page, but I want to get like them physical printed and shit, because even too like with newspapers and shit, when my OG would read the newspaper, I'd always grab it, check out the comic side. Shit's super fire. So I'm just like, man, if I get a physical, like seeing that, like that's just like almost like a childhood, like a childhood dream type
For
thing.
sure.
So yeah, I'm definitely I definitely should have that shit ready by this summer. I'm slacking on that just because I've been working on like so much other shit.
Hell yeah.
But
I want you to send us some pictures of your merch. Man, we'll post them up at this very moment and have people see the badass outfits you got. And as far as your graffiti, man, shit, I don't even have to bring that up. They'll see you around for sure.
yeah, for sure. I'm definitely don't plan on slowing down. I'm just trying to really bring to life everything that comes to my mind, really. Like that's just like of how I see things right now, as being in this position and being able to move the way that I can, just fully take advantage of it, and just go your hardest.
Fuck yeah, that's sick, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
man, the
thanks
hard
again.
work shows.
Thanks for joining us, dude, and thanks for the merch. And fuck, these stickers are badass.
They're
Yeah,
going on
man.
some skateboards
Sticker
or on some
packs
hard hats.
are going out soon,
Fuck
man.
yeah,
I
dude.
promise y'all. I've been getting a lot of good motion on those. So
Yeah, these are cool.
definitely gonna be making that sticker pack soon.
Fuck yeah. Amen. Peace
Peace
out.
out, guys.
Peace.